used to weigh 275 pounds. I tried for years to lose weight and I kept failing because I didn't set myself up for success. I never had the things I needed. I would just start right away and fail and fail and fail. And once I figured out to buy these 12 things before I started, have them on hand, that totally set me up for success, literally saved my life and helped me look forward to what I was doing so that I could stay on track, and I was able to lose my first 50 pounds in 3 months because of it. Like the first one, easy portion control snacks, single serving snacks for easy portion control. If I didn't have things like Special K, crisp bars, fiber ones, portioned out and ready to go that I can easily have for a snack, it would totally throw me off. In the beginning, I struggled with emotional eating. My husband's sassy, he's lost the same amount of weight as me. He struggled as well. When we started, if we didn't have things like this, we would use it as an excuse. It would trigger our emotional eating and we would end up going and eating things that we didn't want to. We also couldn't really count calories or do any tracking in the beginning. Portion control was what helped us because it didn't make us feel overwhelmed and have us deal with numbers all the time. So single serving things like this allowed us to go, okay, I don't have to think. This is already portioned for me. Put Kyle's name on one, put my name on one, that's our snack. When it's done, I'm not eating from a bag. So when this is done, it's done, my portion's gone, and I'm eating in a calorie deficit because I'm not overeating because they're single serving, already portioned out. Made our life so easy having these things on hand. And labeling them with our name and the day, like Nicole Monday, because I know often you guys will say, well, what if I just eat the whole box? Our trick was we labeled our names and the date. So Nicole Monday, Kyle Monday. That way I wouldn't want to eat Kyle's food and I didn't want to eat my Tuesday. So it kind of helped us slow down while we were learning to work through the emotional eating. 2, mini treats. I tried so many times to not have treats, but all it did was backfire. So I learned having mini treats like mini chocolate chips. There's white, there's semi-sweet, mini M&Ms like the baking bits, mini marshmallows. These are all fairly low calorie. You get like a tablespoon for all these minis. And because they're small, a little goes a long way. It allows me to enjoy the chocolate or the marshmallows, but I feel like I'm getting a lot. And it's a perfect amount to satisfy my sweet tooth so that I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. And that really helped me stay on track. Also, fine cheese grater. I found grating my cheese finally made me feel like I was getting way more. And anything to kind of like trick me into feeling like I'm getting a lot, that really, really helped. When you feel like you're getting a lot and you're eating things like mini chocolate chips and cheese and you're eating a serving, it feels so good that you can actually like lose weight and eat what you like. You're just doing it in portions. Number 3, low calorie carbonated, especially carbonated drinks. In the beginning, the OG friends know, like I was drinking at the beginning of my journey 7 cans of regular pop a day. And if you're the new cuties, you might not know. So I couldn't give up pop. I didn't want to, wasn't ready. I also didn't want to eliminate the number of cans. So I just simply swapped from full sugar Dr. Pepper to the diet, the 0 sugar. And it literally saved me like 1,000 calories a day. So this one, I've got like Mountain Dew Zero, and I've got these ice drinks. They're all 0 sugar or low cal drinks. It really helped me feel like I was satisfying my cravings and that I wasn't giving up pop. I wasn't denying myself. Also, the carbonation really helps keep your belly full, makes your belly feel full. I have a massive appetite, so any help that I can get from stuff like carbonated drinks was really helpful. And I will drink like a diet pop or one of these ice drinks in between meals when I'm feeling hungry, like to buy me time to get to the next meal, and that helps me not overeat. These things didn't just help me lose 50 pounds in 3 months. They helped me go on to lose a total of 130 pounds and keep it off for 8 years. And even now, Sassy and I, we make sure that we never run out of diet drinks in the house because we might go off track. Like the diet drinks are huge. Same with having little mini treats. We cut them out for a few weeks and we were like, This is not fun anymore.
We look forward to these every day, still almost, 8-9 years later.
Yeah, and Sassy's lost the same amount, kept it off for the same amount of time. Number 4 is super important. These good walking shoes. Now, these are the New Balance. They're the 1080 V12. They are expensive. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, what if I can't afford these things? And this is, a lot of these things you can buy on a budget. Things like shoes, like Sass and I are on a budget, and at the beginning of our journey, we bought the cheaper New Balance shoes, the best we could get in our budget at the time, and they worked really well.
We both found that New Balance was the only shoe, and this is not sponsored.
No, it's not.
New Balance was the only shoe, and we went through a lot of different cheaper shoes, and even the cheap New Balance felt so much better. New
Balance really works, but like whatever you like. So the point is, like, get shoes that you feel comfortable in, that support your foot and are made for walking. Whatever your budget is, fit it into your budget. Just make sure that you feel good in them, because I bought shoes that were really uncomfortable. I used to do my cardio in flip-flops, and I was 275 pounds and my weight was causing plantar fasciitis in my left heel. It was so bad I could barely walk, and I was setting myself up for failure by doing cardio in shoes that were not made for walking, that didn't support my foot. Once I got proper supportive shoes, it made me want to do the cardio because I felt good. If you don't feel good in your shoes, if they don't feel right, you're not going to want to walk. They're going to make your feet sore, and you're not going to be motivated to do the walking. And Sassy and I only started with 15 minutes of walking every day, because physically that was all we could do at our size. It was really difficult to do even basic tasks. So good walking shoes really helped with that. Number 5, having low-calorie, high-volume snacks on hand for when you're hungry, you've eaten, the majority of your day, your portions, and you're still hungry. Things like these that are low-calorie but high-volume can really help you feel full.
And the high volume is the key distinction from the minis.
Yes.
And the portion controls. These are like desserts. These are like
little treats.
Belly fillers.
These are the belly filler snacks. We have these as snacks. So one of our favorite, and you probably see us show this in videos all the time. This is because this literally saved us. Smart Pop, or any sort of, air pop popcorn that's like low fat. This one is 94% fat free. It's the Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop. One bag is only a little over 200 calories, and it really keeps you full. And it really felt like we weren't dieting, because you get so much food, and it was really helping us feel full.
Even when I was almost 400 pounds, a whole bag of Smart Pop and a Diet Pop or an Icy really did fill me up, and these are key to our success.
And like, we love movies, and so we would hang out after, we used to eat at night before we started losing weight. We didn't give it up, we just started choosing different things. So instead of all of the stuff we used to eat, we would each have a bag of the Smart Pop and like a low-calorie drink. And we felt like we were still having our movie dates, eating a snack. We didn't feel like we were missing out on anything. Another great thing, veggies and any sort of low-cal dip. This is the tzatziki from Costco. It's really good. 2 tablespoons is 50 calories. And celery is like really low calorie. I think like 8 calories for a couple stalks. It's like really silly. You can eat a lot of it.
And this does last us a long time because we portion it all out.
Yes, and that's another thing, like we're on a budget too, and because we portion our stuff, it really does last a long time. And then this was another one of our favorite things, and obviously we still use it. The fat-free, it's also sugar-free, it just doesn't say it, pudding. And we love making this with the almond milk because it makes a real low-calorie pudding, and you can eat pretty much like the whole package for really low calories if you make it with the almond milk, because almond milk is like 30 calories a cup. Really made us feel full. Topped it with fat-free whipped cream, or Cool Whip, the fat-free Cool Whip. Amazing snack, dessert, really keeps you full. Number 6. This was key to our portion control. Having measuring spoons and measuring cups and a food scale to help us portion out and track our food. This is just from Amazon. I think it was like 30 bucks. We're not sponsored by any of this. We just got like the best deal on Amazon, and it's just a digital scale, and it does grams, ounces, pounds, kilograms. Like, it does a bunch of stuff. I mostly use the grams and the ounces on here, but it's beautiful. It really helps with the portion control. We do count calories now, but in the beginning we couldn't. We only did portion control, and we use the portions on the back, like the serving sizes on the backs of packages, as guides. And then, we would make a meal plan with the portions and eat like that for a week. And if we weigh ourselves at the end of the week. If we lost weight, we'd keep those portions and keep, measuring out with our spoons and things. If we gained or didn't lose, we would pull back very little, because that's what made it sustainable, just a little bit, and try again until we found the right portions that helped us. We just chose foods that we liked and measured them out with these things. Not having these things meant we would eyeball our food, and then we would end up overeating and going into a calorie surplus. This is really important, and you can buy these things at the dollar store, so it's really important to have these things, and we still have these and use them constantly. You can tell we have like a ton.
And you gotta actually use them, because when I was starting to go off track, I would take a tablespoon of peanut butter at night and it would start being a heaper tablespoon. So level it off. And if you're gonna buy these, actually use them.
And you know what? I'll tell you something. It still sometimes happens where every once in a while, I'll scoop my peanut butter at the end of the night and I'll a little over scoop it. And I'll look at it and I'll go, Nicole, you know what happens if you let it slide today, tomorrow it's gonna be double. So then I'll go back in and I'll wipe it on the side of the peanut butter jar. All right, but this is how I save my life. I have to measure it out. I have to use the spoon the way it's made. Number 7, have at least a week's worth of meal prep containers for yourself and for anyone else that is like doing this journey with you, or if just yourself, whatever. These we got from Walmart. They come in like a pack of 2 or 4. They're amazing. The divider I really like. We also have a variety of these. We always get them on sale when Walmart often has sales on these, and we just stock up. Because what happens is if you only have 3 containers, then you only prep 3 days of food. What about the other 4? Oh, I'm hungry, I go in the fridge, I don't have day 4. Oh, I'll just go to McDonald's. Oh, I'll just eat a bag of chips. Oh, I'm hungry. You eat stuff that you don't want, that you didn't plan. You eat more than you expected. So having your full week, that way you fill all the containers with your meal prep food. Meal prep was like another thing that was key for us. If we were hungry and we didn't have meals prepped, we would go off track.
Even now, if we're going out for an afternoon, we bring our lunch, put our yogurt, berries in these containers, bring the rest of our lunch.
We do, because if we don't bring a lunch and we're out and we're hungry, we still have to say, like,
all heck breaks loose.
Yeah, we might go, oh, look at that good chicken place, or oh, Popeyes is there. Well, no, bring your lunch, have your containers.
And we do still eat treats once in a while, but we plan them out. It's not a spontaneous thing anymore.
The way that, like, when we were struggling with emotional eating, the treats and the food, it ruled us. Now we rule the food. That sounds funny, but we choose when we eat it now, where before it chose when we wanted to eat, when we ate it. Now we choose. And so most of the time we eat our portion control, we count our calories and, enjoy our diet, but we do allow ourselves treats. We're human. We enjoy holidays, we let ourselves have boosts and stuff here and there. But for the most part, we use these things to stay on track and measure. Number 8, a variety of low-calorie sauces and seasonings, like low-calorie jam. This is the Dora 25 cals. PB2, this is like the powder, or this is PB and me, but powdered peanut butter. For when I'm craving, like Sassy and I love peanut butter and jam, and so these are like, we still eat the regular every once in a while, but like, this really gives you that, satisfies that craving. So we like having these on hand. Also, they're really good at flavoring like oats or anything plain, like plain Greek yogurt, things like that. We love the, I love the Chipotle and ancho hot sauce. It really helps me, I don't know, because it's got a kick, it kind of makes me feel like satisfied with a portion instead of like that boldness makes me not need to eat as much. I flavor my eggs with it, our low-cal pizza. We got low-cal barbecue sauce, low-cal sweetener for everything, yogurt, cottage cheese, bacon, I mean baking, like bacon, baked goods, bacon, baked goods. Number 9, for quick, easy, convenience foods. Because let's be real, we're real people. There's gonna be days where we don't feel like meal prepping, we forget, or we're like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And we're like, darn it, I'm hungry and I need something really quick. Have things that are really quick and fast so that you can still stay on track. So tuna, that's super easy. You don't have to cook it. You just drain it, mix it with whatever, low-cal, mayo, whatever. We like celery and green onion, and you have a meal. Put it in a low-cal wrap, put it on rice cakes. There's no prep for that.
Get the one in the water too.
And the one in the water, because oil does add calories. These are amazing. These diced white potatoes, they're already like diced and cleaned and everything. So you can just put them in an omelet. You can, put them with some chicken, some broccoli,
and
like
again,
whatever.
If you don't know where to start, it always tells you the portions on the backs of packages.
Yes. So it'll tell you like 38 pieces is a serving for the potatoes, or it'll tell you like milliliters, and the scale we have does actually say milliliters. These are also amazing. The lean turkey pepperoni, grab and eat, right? Simple. We love these, and we get these ones from Costco, and they don't taste like turkey at all. They taste really good. This, we always have protein pancake mix on hand. We've tried a ton, like Kodiak is our favorite. The chocolate chip is our absolute favorite, but for the days you don't feel like cooking, breakfast for dinner. Literally, you just mix this with water and you've got a protein-filled dinner. Toss it with some fruit, some turkey bacon, done. Breakfast, 5 minutes. So we always keep this on hand for days where we don't feel like prepping. Kitchen tools that will really help. A coffee maker with a timer. This one, I don't know even what it is. Hamilton Beach, we got this a long time ago, but I set the coffee maker at night to be ready for the morning because I drink my coffee to give me the caffeine and energy to do my cardio. If I don't have the coffee ready, I might not be motivated to do my cardio. So this is already ready, no excuse. Pour, drink, eat my breakfast, do my cardio. Oh, this is so helpful. The blender, obviously this is missing because we just used it tonight. We make everything. You can make baked goods, smoothies, protein shakes. We love making protein ice cream with this. We have gone through so many blenders because we love using this to make beautiful desserts. Number 11, Greek yogurt. We like to buy the plain fat-free kind. This is the one from Costco, the Kirkland brand. Greek yogurt is so good because if you get the plain fat-free, you can flavor it yourself, which allows you to save like sugar and carbs and stuff. And it's full of protein. So it's such a good belly-filling food, and it's really versatile. We mix it with like the pudding mix to make like a fruit dip. You can make, I usually replace some of like the margarine or butter in a recipe with Greek yogurt, more protein, less calories. I use it for everything, baking, pancakes, you name it, dips, even savory dips. Always have this on hand for a snack. Numero 12, low-calorie versions of your favorite foods. So like Sass and I said, like we do enjoy the real thing every once in a while, but when a craving hits, we learned we don't deny ourselves. We just keep low-calorie versions of our favorite foods on hand, and that helps us satisfy the craving for the most part. So like we ate low-calorie cookies and low-calorie ice cream or frozen yogurt every single night for the first 3 months, and it helped us stay on track and be motivated. And these are some of our favorite low-cal cookies. These are the Dare Simple Pleasures, and they're the spice snaps. You get 4 for a serving. So that really made us feel like we were eating a lot. We were getting a lot of dessert, and we paired it. We're out. We just ran out of this, so we did a stand-in for you, but the Chapman's frozen yogurt, where we live in Canada, it's low-cal, and it comes in really good flavors. There's also like Halo Top and stuff, but we love the frozen yogurt, and cookies and cream I wrote because that's like one of our favorites to get. But half a cup Or,
I love your beautiful drawing.
oh, thanks. I tried to get it like pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's gonna be the thumbnail. You can't even tell the difference between the real thing and your drawing.
I wish I had the bucket to show them how cool this is. But anyway, a serving of this with a serving of cookies every night for dessert Kyle and I had, and it really helped us look forward to what we were doing, and that is why we were able to stay on track. And then I also I love granola, but it's really high in calorie, so I keep something like Cheerios on hand. Sorry. These are like the strawberry banana Cheerios, but like 1 cup is 140 calories. I love making yogurt bowls, fruit and yogurt parfaits, and instead of granola, you get more of this too. I think you only get 2/3 of a cup of granola. For Cheerios, you get a cup, and so I use that, and it's got fiber and stuff in it, so it actually helps you stay full, and it really makes me feel like I'm just loving life and not dieting. A bonus would be a good protein powder, because we didn't use this in the beginning when we were losing the weight, but once we started building muscle, we did. And we do now too, because we're building the muscles. And this is really good for building muscle. It's also good for baking, save you calories instead of flour in your recipe.
If you don't eat a lot of meat, throw it in your oatmeal or whatever.
Bump up the protein in the Greek yogurt. It also flavors the Greek yogurt and bumps up your protein at the same time. And protein does help you feel fuller longer. So this one is my favorite, Luckier Marshmallow. And this is Huddled HTLT Sups. Use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off of that. If you want to know more exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, check out my first 50 weight loss guide. It's in the link down below. Use code Nicole to save yourself 10%. So the friends, do the best you can. Get all these things, set yourself up for success. That's what we learned. Once we set ourselves up for success, we were really able to look forward to what we were doing, what we were eating, and we didn't have to do a lot of thinking or put a lot of effort into getting the results, because having these things on hand helped us be ready. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Give it a thumbsy up if you did, friends. And we love you. We literally saved our lives with things like this. So it's really important that we bring these videos to you guys, because we struggled so much before we found what worked. And these things really did work and really did help and save our lives. So check out this vid and this vid if you want more sustainable and fun weight loss tips to love your journey and just love this and be loving life all day. I love ya. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you watching and your support. I love you. I'll catch ya in the next vid. Cute-a-rooney.
Whoa. See ya.
It's all that protein. Bye. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do